Hello everyone, Azam here. So SWAT in Malaysia does not mean special weapons and tactics like in the United States. Instead, in Malaysia, SWAT is Swift Wildlife Action Team, and then they catch crocodiles instead of criminals and other harmful animals. Of course, Malaysia still has its own police tactical units, namely the unit Tindak Khas or Special Action Unit and the Commando 69. But our SWAT, like SWAT, handles a different kind of trouble. You see, human-animal conflicts aren't unusual in Malaysia. Sometimes there's, elephants go into somebody's farm or something like that. And unfortunately, this includes crocodile attacks. So the place where these attacks happen the most often is in Malaysia's biggest state, Sarawak, on the land of the hornbills. So I used to work as a journalist back then, so it's not rare to hear a crocodile attack news from Sarawak. According to Sarawak Forestry Corporation, there were 17 croc attacks in 2018, 11 in 2019, and as of September 2020, 14 cases. So total in this past 3 years, it's 42 cases, and 29 of those cases end up in death. So if you find yourself getting caught by a croc, you're pretty much screwed. And the crocs that are attacking these people aren't exactly small. These crocs are 3-4 meter length and can easily eat a human adult if the croc wants to. So of course this is where SWAT comes in, Special Wildlife Action Team. So let's read about this article that talks about them. Actually, not much is known about this team, other than it was formed relatively back in 2013. We actually only heard about this, this SWAT thing, like usually only after they catch the crocodiles. So they're pretty much like Batman, I guess. Not much is known about them. So this special SWAT team consists only of 15 people, which is so of all the place in that big state of Sarawak, only 15 people are badass enough to take on these modern day dinosaurs. Now, here's an interesting part. So like these 15 people, it's not like they have like specialized training to be qualified into SWAT or whatever. Like, even though the team is technically 7 years old, the members have like experience in handling animals for like more than 30 years. So I think that's what makes them eligible for this whole SWAT thing. So this article also mentioned the details about the experiences of these people. Like there's even a mention here about the number of times their boat nearly capsized. So can you imagine being on the water? Can you imagine being on the water and suddenly there's a croc, 5-meter croc, rocking your boat, trying to capsize your boat and eat you alive? That's pretty fucking scary, man. The crocs are no joke, man. They will make you their dinner. And I just googled like croc attacks in Sarawak, and pretty much the most recent like fatal occurrence happened like literally 22nd of October, just 2 days from this date of this recording. So it's pretty unfortunate. So when the SWAT team catches these crocs and they open the stomach of this croc, it's common to see body parts inside the stomach of these crocodiles, man. It's pretty gnarly. And that was exactly the case when SWAT caught a crocodile back in July. According to the news, the child's aunt saw the child getting dragged into the water, which is probably that's a scary sight to see, man. Like it's probably traumatizing. Damn. My condolences to the family of this involved in this incident. I hope there will be no more croc attacks in the future. I hope. And just like the police SWAT, like this SWAT, they're not afraid to use shotguns to kill crocodiles, man. It's crazy. But I don't want you to think that SWAT is only there like to kill crocodiles. I think killing crocodiles is like the last resort. I think their main objective is to control conflicts between human and animals, to reduce the conflict as much as possible. Like here, for example, they found a crocodile in an oxidation pond, 1.7 meter length, and they take the croc out. It's not like they killed them outright. And then they rescued 48 crocodile eggs and another croc. So it's not like they kill crocs for a living. So they also patrol forests to prevent the poaching of animals, particularly during this time sun bears, because some practitioners of Chinese medicine thought that bile from sun bear liver can treat COVID-19. It's ridiculous, but you know, stuff like this happens. So thank you, SWAT, for everything that you do. So the whole point of this video is just that I think it's interesting that an animal enforcement team is named after like a police special unit that chase after hardcore criminals, that kind of stuff. So you know, something to share about my country to the world. Okay, until next time, bye guys.